Welcome to the Discover Montcalm podcast, where we're going to take a look at the communities, the businesses, the attractions, and the people that make up Montcalm County. Hello, and welcome to this edition of Discover Montcalm podcast. Today, we're going to take a dive into the little town of Crystal. Crystal is south of Stanton, just north of Ionia, a few miles. The town of Crystal surrounds beautiful Lake Crystal, and it is gorgeous, by the way, with a sandy bottom that is an excellent swimming for the children and adults. As the dust sets, the fishermen come out, and it's a perfect catch of the day. While hearing the purr of race cars in the distance as the races start their events at the Crystal Motor Speedway. We're going to be taking a dive into Crystal today, and if you want to follow along on the video screen capture that I have, you can go to Discover Montcalm Podcast on YouTube. But let's take a dive here. Let's take a look at, you can see here that the lake is pretty good size. A lot of little businesses. You can see here as I zoom out. It's east of Stanton, kind of northeast of Sheridan. You can kind of give an idea of where you're located here. But as I come into Crystal, I'm going to take a dive because I want to discover more about what's going on here, and eventually, hopefully, I can get over there and I can talk in person to some of these businesses, and we can do a walking tour of what is in that area. But as I'm kind of looking at what's going on over here, looks like just north and west of Crystal, there's Moreland Motocross. As we take a look at their website here, let's jump in and see what some of their frequently asked questions are. Looks like you can camp there. Looks like you can check out the track conditions. This is something I'm kind of interested in, is what's the track layout? Well, that looks, I'm not a rider, but to me, that looks like a pretty intense course. Maybe in the spring we can get an opportunity to go out and take a little deeper dive into what is available here. Let's learn a little bit more about the track. Let's learn a little bit more about the business. Looks like they have a 10-race series, different classes that are all set up. It says very family friendly. Wow. All this right in Montcalm County. And I guess I kind of knew it was there, but I'm very happy now to dive in here and learn a little bit more about what's going on in the area. We can see here that surrounding the lake, there are obviously different pontoon and boat storages. You've got some piers that you can take a look at. You've got storage company, Crystal Lake Yacht Club, a roller rink. Let's jump in and take a look at that one. Let's see what their website has to say about the roller rink. Looks like you can do roller rink, but also there's an event center that's part of it, which is kind of cool. If you got the space, let's do it. Let's jump into the About Us. Rainbow Gardens Roller Rink. Looks like it was built in 1948. Rainbow Gardens is proud to be the largest roller skating rink in central Michigan. Wow, family friendly, place to go. If you're looking for some place for the family to go have a good time, or you just want to head out with some friends, looks like Rainbow Gardens Roller Rink in Crystal might be a place for you to check out. Let's kind of look around here. Smith Concrete Products. Well, let's see what's available. We're not finding anything of a website there, so that's okay. We'll just continue around here. Lake Street Station. Let's see what this is. This is a gas station. It's always nice to get gas, especially if you got a boat. You got a boat, you need to have some gas for it. So that's nice. You got the Crystal Lake Community Church, a post office. You've got a restaurant, high-speed internet, CMS internet. Let's take a look at what their website has to say about some of the services that they offer. Internet service provider in Crystal, Michigan. They've been around for quite a while. I don't know exactly when they started, but I've known about them for a lot of years. You've got residential solutions, you've got commercial solutions. Now let's jump in here about us. Communication provider calling the Central Michigan area their home since they started in 1994. Looks like they invested quite a bit in the infrastructure around. Wow. Looks like you've got a lot of different solutions here for internet and voice and managed IT if you're in the commercial side of things. So might be a good place to check out if you're looking for an internet service provider.
We hope you're enjoying our podcast, and we'll be back after we thank our sponsors. West Michigan Technology and Design Solutions, your IT and web hosting experts. westmichiganhelpdesk.com. And DW Video, your source for video production, websites, and your local videotape, slides, and 8mm film transfer specialist. dwvideo.com. Now, back to our interview.
We got the library, different cafes, restaurants, the Crystal box office. Let's take a look. Hey, go catch a movie. I really like the smaller town theaters. There's something pretty quaint about each of those that when you get in there, it's not as corporate, I guess, is what I'm looking at. Stop by and watch a movie. Let's learn a little bit about them. Looks like the history. Marshall Strait built the theater in 1946. Is a post-war surplus building. Tickets were 9 cents a piece to watch a movie back in 1946. Looks like on October 3rd of 1990, Jack and Mary Sharp became the new owners, and in May of 2000, they sold it to their employee, Roger Gooding Jr. In its lifetime, the theater has hosted local talent, concerts, bands have performed here, and it's turned into a haunted theater for Halloween, and has even hosted a wedding or two. That's pretty cool. It's nice when they have these venues that they can use for multiple things. So if you want to go into the Crystal Box Office Theater, you can check out the history there. That's pretty neat. I understand that Crystal has a pretty active Chamber of Commerce as well. So if you want to reach out to them, I don't see their location here, but I have dealt with them a little bit in the past. There's a Village Hardware, and let's see, they're in Crystal Township, and they do have a thing there called the Motor Speedway, Crystal Motor Speedway. Let's take a look at their website. Looks like it's a dirt track. Let's learn a little bit about them. Bring in a lot of people, I'm sure. Looks like you can camp on premise, which is kind of neat. So if you're looking to catch some entertainment, a little different, you've got the Crystal Motor Speedway, and you can go to crystalmotorspeedway.com to learn more information about them. It is a beautiful, beautiful area. There's a taxidermy place not too far from there. It's in the southern part of Montcalm County, kind of just a little off from M66. You got farms around, agriculture is big in Montcalm County, but you've got a lot of different businesses, water well systems, you got a storage place, and this is just what I'm picking up off from Google. As I said, I'm just kind of taking a deeper dive into what's available in Crystal. I've been over there, and again, the lake is beautiful, and it's kind of in the heart, somewhat in the heart of Montcalm County. Maybe not the complete center type thing, but yeah, a lot of different businesses in that area. I guess everything that you need to have a small town feel. This is kind of neat. As we go around and we discover different parts of Montcalm County, I find it interesting that the people that you meet, the hardworking people, the people that start a business, that operate a business, get a chance, jump in your car, go down to Crystal, check it out. In the wintertime, I'm sure if there's ice out there, there's a lot of ice fishing that's available. I'm not familiar with any snowmobile trails in that area personally, but check out the Crystal Chamber of Commerce. Matter of fact, let's do that right now. Let's see if we can get some information. Crystal Chamber of Commerce, because I wouldn't be doing this right if I didn't at least get some information here. They've got a website. Let's jump right on there. Let's take a look. Because if you come into an area, check out the chamber, the DDAs, the local township offices, Crystal Area Chamber of Commerce, Montcalm County, Michigan. Looks like they got different events that are going on. So you can reach out to them at 989-235-5454, and you can get all the information. Hopefully somewhere along the line I can get them in here and we can talk about Crystal in more detail. Looks like they got different events, 4th of July parade, Run the Lake. It looks like they've got an art fest and car show. So just like every town in village in Montcalm County, they have some sort of festival. Check them out. So you want more information on Crystal? Check out their Chamber of Commerce. Get some more information. Go down there, take a drive, and especially in the summertime, kick off your shoes, walk the beach. Just enjoy the beauty that Montcalm County has to offer. And on that note, remember to buy and shop locally.
Connect and subscribe to Discover Montcalm Podcast at discovermontcalmpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Discover Montcalm Podcast. To be featured in an upcoming show, contact Dwayne at 231-250-9624. Remember to subscribe at discovermontcalmpodcast.com.